Hi, my name is Xaviera, and this is my work in progress video for coursework 2 Advanced Interactive Media. So I've added up more assets to set up the cafe. I added the materials for the floor and the wall. I also it might seem like there's no roof, but there is a roof. I just use glass material for it because I'm going with like an all glass cafe concept. I also changed the skybox to have the sunset skybox. Um, and then I added and changed the light color to orange to support the sunset atmosphere. So let's just run the game. So just as before, this is the iPad UI. Now if I click on the seat button, the the characters will get spawned into the table. And now if I click on this order toggle right here, this character will do a pointing animation to represent that they're ready to order. But then at the same time, the cook timer will start, and this cook timer will start, and then that means the chef will start cooking. So that's the animation, and then the sandwich will get spawned after 5 seconds. That's the cook timer. And then if I can pick it up, and then the on board will change to 2 because I picked up 2 sandwiches. Now I can serve the sandwich onto their plate, and then the eat timer here will start. I set up the eat timer to have between 5 to 10 seconds. So, and then after the eat timer has finished, the character, as we can see here, will stand up, and then the pay timer will start. The standing animation is to represent that they are ready um to pay. So now if I click on it, the cards they leave. Also, I've been trying to make the sandwich disappear, but I haven't really find the bug because but I think I'm getting there. So hopefully before the end of the deadline for final coursework 2, I can find the bug and fix it. Okay, so game over. Yeah, the timer, if the timer runs out, the game over button will show up. So yeah, as we can see before, there were only um Mark and Lily as my own asset because I've been focusing on the mechanics, but later I will add more characters and animation to the project. Now let's go with the flowchart. Let's start with the seat flowchart. So this is where I set active the other flowchart. I have two because there are um, two characters on the table. Um, and then for this all paid block, this is where I send a message to destroy the characters. And this one is supposed to destroy the sandwich, but it's just not working for now. And then this is for the all empty one. For the all empty block, this is where I set the variable back to false. And then now we go to the flowchart diner. This is almost where the main mechanics are happening. So here in the iPad input, it will get executed when the toggle changed. When I click on the toggle, so I will send a message to the other flowchart, and and the cooking process will start. And now for the order and serve, it is updating the order time right here. And then when so it's gonna add up by 1 second until we serve the food to the plate. And then it goes to the eat block. This is happening when the character starts the eating process. And so the eat timer, as we can see before when I run the game, it will increase by 1 second. This is why I set up the eat timer um, integer. It's gonna be random integer, and I set the min value between the range between 5 to 10 seconds. And now we go to the pay block. So this is where I send a message um, to trigger the standing animation. Um, yeah. So before the so right we arrive at this pay block, this is the first thing they're gonna run, which is the standing. Um, and then let's go to the flowchart kitchen. This is where the sandwich, like the sandwich prefab was called to spawn into the kitchen counter. So in the here, so okay, so this is the update kitchen GUI. This is for the text. Um, and here in the sandwich orders, we have the to yeah, sorry. Um, yeah, so in the sandwich orders, so it says if the chef is not cooking, basically the chef will start cooking, and then the sandwich uncooked will decrease by one, and then we update the kitchen GUI. And then, but if the chef is busy, or is cooking, we wait for 6 seconds, and then the chef will start to cook again, and then the sandwich uncooked will decrease by one. And then here in the cook sandwich, this is where the cook timer um so yeah, this is so if the cook timer less than 5 seconds, the chef will meaning the chef is busy. And then if it's more than 5 seconds, the chef is not busy, and then we set up the cook timer to 0 again. Now here's the sandwich shop. This is where we spawn the sandwich. Oh yeah, and also we set up the sandwich cooked to an increase by one. So like it's so meaning the sandwich has cooked by one, and then if the chef cook another one, it will then increase by one again. So it's gonna be two. Um, I guess that's it. Oh yeah, I'll show you the prefab. So Michael, so this is the sandwich prefab. The sandwich prefab itself, there is a flowchart for it. So this is where this flowchart um gonna get set active. So right now it is disabled. It's gonna activate when, and then once it activate, we picked up the sandwich. And this is where I tried to destroy the sandwich, but it's still not working for now. And then here's the character, and and the character itself has a flowchart. So yeah, this is the flowchart for this. So this is the destroy block. It will destroy the character itself when this message, specific message, has received. And then this is the pointing animation block, and this is where the animation trigger got triggered. Um, and then oh yeah, there's a flowchart waiter. This is where the main UI text got updated. Um, yeah, so such as it is updating the number of sandwich on board and sandwich cooked, as well as the sandwich temperature. Yeah, this is just to yeah, to set up if the sandwich temperature is not equals to 0. So like we wait for 10 seconds, and then the sandwich temperature will drop by 1, and then we update the text right here, sandwich temperature. I think that's it for today. um Thank you.